Welcome to the Sattva Circle, a podcast where we explore gentle, meaningful changes that can help you feel more grounded, nourished, and supported in your everyday life. I'm Amanda Mitchell, Ayurvedic mentor, and I'm here to guide you through simple, real-world practices that support your body, mind, and daily rhythm. In each episode, I'll guide you through simple Ayurvedic practices you can actually fit into your real life. We'll explore digestion, hormones, skin health, nervous system support, sleep, daily routines, and the tiny habits that create big results over time. Nothing overwhelming, nothing that requires you to overhaul your entire lifestyle, just practical, nurturing shifts that help you come home to yourself. Ayurveda is about gentleness and simplicity. If you're ready to feel more balanced and connected, one simple shift at a time, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Sattva Circle. So today we're going to talk about the gut-skin connection, understanding digestion the Ayurvedic way. So why digestion is everything according to Ayurveda. Ayurveda, the Sanskrit word for digestive fire is Agni, and it is the root of all wellness. When digestion struggles, the skin often shows it. Do you feel bloated after meals? Do you notice greasy stools? Do you have a difficult time with eliminating your digested food? These type of issues can often be a symptom of diminished digestive fire. So what is digestive fire? This includes how well your body breaks down and absorbs nutrients from the food you eat, also known as your metabolism. There are 7 dhatus, which is Ayurvedic for tissue layers. And according to Ayurveda, each one has a digestive fire to break down nutrients for the next stage of the process. And they are lymph, which is called rasa, blood, which is called rakta, muscle, which is called mamsa, fat, which is called meda, bone, which is called asti, nerves, which is called maja, and reproductive organs, which is called shukra. So if you think the lymph like the river for your body, you need to keep that flowing to carry all of the waste products that are directly under your skin. Lymph feeds into the blood. Blood is vital to supply nutrients to all organs, so it needs to be clean. Blood feeds into the muscles. Muscle provides protection for the nerves, so you need to keep them healthy. Muscle feeds into the fat. Fat provides insulation and energy storage. Fat feeds into bone. Bone provides structure and supporting movement, protecting vital organs. Bone feeds into nerves. Nerves are responsible for communication, sensation, and hormones. And nerves feed into the reproductive system, which is responsible for procreation, emotional release, and ojas, which is Sanskrit for the essence of life. If there's a breakdown between any of these dhatus, or tissue layers, then the whole system is dysfunctional. This is why metabolism and digestive fire is so important to have running correctly and smoothly. So impaired digestion leads to buildup, which is called ama in Ayurveda. And the body pushes toxins outward, which means it ends up on your skin. And that's where you see blemishes appear on certain parts of your face or on your legs, your arms. And then you can understand where the breakdown internally may be. So acne, bumps, dryness, redness are all digestive clues. If you look at my cheeks here, you'll see that they have a little red tint to them, which is an indication of heat in the body. And rosacea and skin rashes all indicate heat somewhere in the system. If you have excess heat in the body, I can help you clear that out. So feel free to, schedule a consultation with me and we can discuss that. So a real client story, and I've said this before in quite a few episodes, but if you haven't heard this before, I'm going to tell you again. The client had forehead bumps and acne, and her dermatologist had told her that she would likely continue to have that due to her digestive issues. When I introduced her to oil pulling, she noticed a huge difference in reduction of the acne, and 6 months later now she's still seeing results. So that is one great thing that we were able to assist her body in, was her digestive system with the oil pulling. So some simple shifts to support digestion. And number one, eating warm foods, ideally at every meal. But if that's not possible, at least make it warm for lunch and have your biggest meal at lunchtime. Adding spices like ginger or cumin. Obviously, this is just a suggestion. If you have excess heat in the body, ginger will increase that heat. Cumin would be the safer choice. I would highly recommend organic. And please note, if you are allergic to either of these, obviously do not use them. Another one is not multitasking with meals. I see a lot of people looking at their phones while they're eating. That is not, it's a very big distraction. It's not very good for you, for your digestive system. When you eat, sit and eat and pay attention to what you are doing, as well as thoroughly chew your food. Breaking down your food in your mouth as much as possible before swallowing it will assist your digestive system in assimilating and breaking down the food for nutrients that is easier to digest. And the next one is drink warm water instead of iced drinks. Ice and cold drinks will increase congestion and blockage in the channels in your body. And you want to keep those nice and open. And one way to do this is by drinking room temperature or warm water. Now, if you have problems with heartburn and things like that, try to drink just room temperature water over hot water, as the hot water will increase the heat in your body and thereby increasing the heartburn problems. I'm not saying on a hot summer day to drink a hot cup of tea. You'll want to cool down occasionally. In that case, drink like a refreshing mint tea made into an infusion from the sun. So I don't know if you've ever tried sun tea. And FYI, herbal tea is not like Nest tea, just so you know, completely different things. So if you don't like tea, herbal tea is completely different than regular tea. And then the last thing you can try is some light movement after you eat. Taking just a short walk after a meal will also help aid in digesting the food that you just ate. So I invite you to try one small shift this week, drinking warm or room temperature water, or sitting down to a bigger, warm, home-cooked meal at lunchtime without distraction. Whichever you choose, I would love to hear from you. You can comment on my YouTube video and let me know your thoughts. So thank you for joining me today on the Sattva Circle. If you're looking to begin your journey, I invite you to download your free Radiance Reset Guide, available on my website, sattvamw.com. It's a great reference to begin your Ayurvedic journey today. Inside, you will find daily Ayurvedic rituals for hormone balance, natural remedies for menopause symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings, self-care practices for more energy in perimenopause, and simple lifestyle tips for better sleep and a calmer mind. If this episode resonated with you, I invite you to follow the show so you never miss your weekly wellness reset. And feel free to share this with a friend who could use a little extra support. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself.